So this spreadsheet, I closed my spreadsheet. La 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 la, let me pull it. Hi, I'm Amber. Let's talk Disney. Disneyland, my happy place. I mean, yes, it's the happiest place on earth, but it's my happy place. If I need to go recharge my batteries, if I'm ever looking for a vacation, it's kind of my go-to place. Mostly because it's familiar, mostly because I have friends down there, but also I love being able to go to a place where the whole purpose is to make you forget about the outside world. If I'm on vacation, I don't want to think about the outside world. I want to think about the magic. And that's what Disneyland is perfect for. If you don't already know, I'm going to Disneyland at the end of August. This will be the only time this year that I am going, unlike last year where I went 3 times. This time though, I'm taking my son with me, and I've never gone with a kid except for when I was a kid. This will be a new experience for me. He's been once before. He went with my parents and one of my brothers 2 years ago. So he's been before, but he does not know that we're going. And I'm so excited. I actually told him that we're going to the onion farm. He hates onions. So I can't wait. We're going to stay with my brother that Saturday night because he lives pretty close to the airport, a lot closer than I do. And I can just leave my car at his place. And then in the morning, we're going to fly out and fly into LA and do some stuff in LA. And then we have 4-day park hopper passes to Disneyland. We have Legoland tickets. We have a character dining experience. We have medieval times. And I'm also hoping that we're going to get to go to Universal as well. So it should be a lot of fun, and I'm really, really excited. And the trip is coming up really, really soon. Like, looking at it, I think I've got 6 weeks to go. Maybe 7. It's really close. I mean, at the time I'm recording this, I have about 7 weeks. What I've been doing to kind of prep for it is I start to assess my laundry. What do we have? Do I need to get anything additionally? I'm not gonna lie, I did purchase some stuff to Disney Bound Elsa with, which I'm kind of excited about. I Disney Bounded for the first time. The last time I went, I Disney Bounded as Smee, and my friend Dee went as the evil Teddy, and her friend, which is now my friend Nick, he went as Briar Rabbit. So it was a really cool experience. We were all Disney Bounding, and I'd never done it before. In case you don't know what Disney Bounding is, it's dressing reminiscent of a character, not cosplaying the character, but dressing reminiscent. So for example, I'm wearing a purple shirt. If I was wearing green pants or a green skirt, I could say I'm Disney Bounding as Ariel because she has the purple shawl bra and then the tail. That's usually the best way I can describe it. And that's all that Disney allows adults to do. Adults are not allowed to wear costumes with the exception of at the Halloween party that they do every year. There were some things where they were letting it slide, but that's a whole other can of worms. At 7 weeks out, I started assessing where I'm at with my laundry. Do I need to get shorts, more shorts for him or for me? What are we gonna wear? Do I have any ideas? Are we gonna Disney Bound? Should I get like a shirt for him for Legoland? That kind of thing. And then I've made this spreadsheet, and I'm actually really super proud of this spreadsheet. I don't know what it is about spreadsheets. I really like spreadsheets. Don't know why. I just do. I made this one for my trip, and I'm actually really, really excited about it because it has balanced out my budget as well as what I expect my expenses to be every day. And granted, those are going to change, but it's helped me kind of balance out like what I'm probably going to need for spending money. So for example, I'm flying on Spirit Airlines because they had the cheapest airfare. Seriously, they have cheap airfare. That's because they strip everything down though. I spent extra money on bigger seats for myself and my kid, and then I spent money on checking my bag. And I've already purchased those things. So those I budgeted in, and then it's money that I've already taken care of. I also put money towards like groceries because I don't plan to buy breakfast in the park every day. It's so much easier to like have cereal and then just go to the store and buy milk and stick them in your fridge. Super, super easy, inexpensive. Like those were $1 for 3 of them. Whereas, you know, a breakfast at Disneyland is gonna cost you easily $7 to $10. And then I've also budgeted like gas money and souvenirs. Like I know we're gonna have to buy ears for him, which I might do early and surprise him with. I'm really excited. I really can't wait to spring it on him, but I don't want to do it until we're actually going. Just because I don't want to hear all the time like, are we going to Disneyland today? Are we going to Disneyland today? Because that's how I feel all the time, and I don't need him reminding me. This spreadsheet, I basically mapped it out every day, you know, what we're doing every day, what day we're going to do medieval times, what day we're going to do character dining, what day we're going to Legoland, what day we're going to Universal. So I've mapped it all out, as well as what I'm probably going to spend money for souvenirs on. Like, I've budgeted like $50 for Legoland because I'm sure he's going to want to buy a Lego set, and I'm going to have to put a cap on it because otherwise he will spend hundreds of dollars because it's my kid and he loves Legos. Or Harry Potter World, I'm having to put a cap on me because otherwise I will go to every store and buy them all out, and I don't have the money for that. So I'm picking out what I want ahead of time so that I know what to budget for, so I know what I'm going to get, up to and including what I'm going to buy at Honeydukes, because I've been researching, I've been watching other people's vlogs, trying to figure out, like, you know, what is going to be worth it to me, like what kind of things I like and what their reactions are to things, so I have a really good idea of what I'll be purchasing, which is going to be helpful. And then I've also been watching a lot of Disneyland videos. I get this bug where I just miss it so much. I just need to see it. So I will watch walkthroughs of the parks. I will watch ride-throughs. Fresh Baked Disney is fantastic because I can actually watch their videos and I know that it's recent. So if there's like a recent development in the parks or whatever, I know about it, as well as they're doing a really good job of following the construction of Star Wars Land. And it almost feels like I'm there. Almost. I'm not. Maybe someday. That day's not today. So I'm really excited for that. And then, you know, I follow like Live Fast Die Poor on Snapchat, and Ali Warren on Snapchat, and Delightfully D on Snapchat. So they're at Disneyland all the time. I'm able to follow them and see all the updated images, and it almost makes me feel like I'm there. Also makes me miss it more, but it makes me feel like I'm there. So it's a good thing. As we get closer, when I hit about 5 weeks out, I actually start packing things. I will make sure that the bag I carry around the park is in my suitcase. Up here right now, it's not really hot, so I will pack the shorts and the swimsuits away. I actually bought a bunch of stuff for snacks, and I'll pack those away like in little Ziploc baggies so they're ready to go, and I can just grab them and go. I don't have to worry about it when we get to the park, or when we get there I don't have to spend like a day packing the snacks. They're already ready to go. Super, super helpful. You know, make sure that there's sunscreen. Also make sure that I purchase Dramamine and pack that away. Make sure we have allergy medicine, all those things. I want to make sure that we have them because they're important things to have. That's kind of what I do when I'm getting ready. This spreadsheet is a new thing for me, and I may post it to my website so that you guys can download it and see exactly what I did. The first tab is what the general budget is, like how much I had left to pay off the trip, and then how much I can expect to spend on all the extra things, like how much extra I had to spend for the flight, how much I plan to spend on souvenirs, how much I plan to spend on groceries, how much I'm going to spend on gas, things like that, how much I expect to spend on meals. I've kind of got it budgeted out. I have an idea of where we're probably going to eat every day, and I've found menus online. Yes, I am this obsessive compulsive. It's actually quite sad. But I want to make sure that I have a proper budget. I want to make sure that I'm not going to go in completely blind, not knowing how much I'm going to spend on food and souvenirs and things like that. So I'm just trying to be as prepared as I possibly can going into this, especially because I haven't been to Universal since I was probably 18, and I have never been to Legoland. So I'm trying to do as much research as I possibly can. Also, I know where in the park I like to eat. I know about how much the snacks are that I really enjoy and what he's gonna like. So I'm kind of budgeting around that as well. So in terms of like souvenirs, I have a pretty good idea of probably what we're gonna get and what we're not gonna get and what he's gonna ask for and what I have to tell him no. But it should still be a lot of fun, and I'm really excited. What about you? Where do you like to vacation? What are your planning tips? Do you have any tips for traveling with a 6-year-old, particularly one that has ADHD? Because I could use as much help as I can get. I know how to handle him in the car, but I've never like flown with him. I've never been to a different state with him before. So any tips and tricks you might have, I would love to hear them. Put them in the comments below. I would love, love, love to hear from you. Anyway, thanks you guys for listening. And again, let me know any of your travel tips, your favorite tips and tricks for traveling, your favorite places to go, what you love about Disneyland or wherever it is that you love to go. And I'll talk to you next week. Bye. Hey, thanks for watching. Make sure that you subscribe so you can get all the latest videos, and give me a thumbs up. That way I know this is the kind of stuff that you like to see. See you next week.